Historians are combing through thousands of unredacted documents related to the 1963 assassination of President John F. Kennedy. President Trump ordered the release of the documents and promised they would be very interesting. However, one key detail holds true. Kelly Botello joins us with more.
Hey Manisa, it's going to take a lot of time for history buffs to sort through the over 63,000 pages of documents that have been released. And despite the many conspiracies that have swirled around this case for decades, Lee Harvey Oswald is still JFK's assassin.
I, John Fitzgerald Kennedy, do solemnly swear.
The 35th President of the United States, John F. Kennedy.
That we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe, to assure the survival and the success of liberty.
He was just 43 years old when he became Commander-in-Chief in 1961. He was well-liked and popular, but in the blink of an eye, everything changed.
It appears as though something has happened in the motorcade route. Something, I repeat, has happened in the motorcade route.
And Americans watched in horror as their president was assassinated in Dallas, Texas in November of 1963.
All of us have lived through 7 days that none of us will ever forget. A great leader is dead. A great nation must move on.
After the assassination, Kennedy's vice president, Lyndon B. Johnson, was thrown into presidency.
This is our challenge. Not to hesitate, not to pause, not to turn about and linger over this evil moment, but to continue on our course.
Experts doubt the new trove of information will change the underlying facts of the case, that Lee Harvey Oswald opened fire at Kennedy from a window at a school book deposit warehouse as the presidential motorcade passed by on a Dallas highway. The Justice Department and other federal government bodies have reaffirmed that conclusion, but polls show many Americans believe his death was a result of a conspiracy.
It's going to be very interesting.
According to the newly released documents, Oswald was a poor shot, as he was observed trying target firing while in the Soviet Union. One document regarding a Soviet official states that after reviewing volumes of KGB files, the official was confident that Oswald was at no time an agent controlled by the KGB, but noted that he was watched closely by the secret police agency of the Soviet Union while he was in the USSR. Trump's Secretary of Health and Human Services, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., the nephew of John F. Kennedy, has said he believes the Central Intelligence Agency was involved in his uncle's death.
Evidence of CIA collusion in his death and in the cover-up, which continues today, is very clear.
An allegation the agency has described as baseless. Trump signed an order shortly after taking office in January related to the release of the files, prompting the U.S. Federal Bureau of Investigation to find thousands of new documents related to the Kennedy assassination. Trump has also promised to release documents on the assassinations of civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. and Senator Robert Kennedy, both of whom were killed in 1968.